So, what have I got for you? What's coming up today? 7 p.m. UK time, which is 4 p.m. No, it's not. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the weekly roundtable. There'll be the usual suspects, all of us on there. That's where you come if you've got any questions. Also, Ash has had a habit over the last few weeks of popping on to the round table. So I recommend highly that all of you make the effort to come to the round table because there is always a fair chance that Ash will pop on. He has done, I think, for the last 3 weeks. So if I'm a betting man, stands to reason he might be there again. But it's I've not been told, it's not been promised, but it's been quite regular of late. So that starts 7 p.m. UK and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I have spoken to Marty today. He will be doing his live, and I know Chris Hey Johnson is going to be on afterwards as well. If we don't see Ash today, then I am pretty sure then we will be hearing from him this week. I'm expecting an update for when we're going to see O-Tracker, or the launch date of O-Tracker. Victor Gunvalad is in the house. Hello, mate. That will be this week. Obviously, if he's on tonight, then I'm sure we will get those updates as well as we hear them direct from the horse's mouth, which is always fantastic. Remember, guys, as far as the marketing campaigns is concerned, Ash did say that the 90 days would start from when he gives the okay and the thumbs up that the O-Founders website has stabilized, and it would be no more than 90 days from that date. Now, it is obviously, and Marty DeGarma's in the house. Hello, brother. How you doing? Obviously, at the moment is giving quite wide parameters because he doesn't want to get caught short. If the things are going the way they are at the moment, I would expect it, in my opinion, to be in a lot shorter time period than that. But obviously, we'll have to wait and hear from him as well. So today's theme, I wanted to talk to you a little bit, is value. I will talk about other stuff as well, but I've been doing a bit of digging online, and you guys can do exactly the same. It's a website called HypeStat, which is HYPESTAT.com, and this will give you information about any website that is on the internet now. It gives you lots and lots of information. So I've written some of the stuff down because it really is relevant to what our CEO has been saying for a long time about the value of what Onpassive already is. And when we say we are going to be a $1 billion company on launch, where he gets these figures from, it's not just pie in the sky. He uses these types of websites, and they know what they're doing, and they value websites on their performance. So if you go to hypestat.com, you will get exactly the same information as I got. So let's start with .net. Now, how long has it been running for? 3 months, maybe, something like that. And it is already got a huge value. But before I get to the value, it's no S on the end, Andy. It's just STAT. Before I get into the value of what it is, on average, every single day, ofounders.net has 236,000 visitors a day. That's not page impressions. That is unique visitors a day to its site. And they're mainly from India, US, and Canada. It also gives an estimated advertising revenue if you're putting banners on, etc., like that. There's no point in going into that because we aren't doing that type of thing. But the interesting part is that it gives a valuation of what this website is. Believe that O-Founders is already valued at $5.7 million. Just O-Founders. That's without any other websites of Onpassive. So that really is starting to get into the realms of a lot of money. And don't forget, that is only the founders. So when we know that when Onpassive launches and how many customers are going to be coming in just using it, just imagine the value of Onpassive.com is. And I can tell you, Onpassive.com gets on average 70,000 visitors a day. Unique visitors every single day go to Onpassive.com. Obviously, that is because we as founders, where do we go on a daily basis? We go, $5.7 million, not billion, million with an M. Thank you, Andy Bottrell. He's just put where to go to.com, hype stat. So 70,000 visitors a day for Onpassive.com. We as founders, we're using founders. That's where we go to. But obviously, when we launch, we will all be moving over to that. And that has a value of just over $500,000 as it stands right now. So with these figures that we have at our fingertips now, you are starting to get a bit more of a picture of the whole value of what Onpassive. This is without the blogs page as well. That's on there. This is without any of the other multimedia sites that are out there as well, that are all part of Onpassive. And all of these added together really is, even before we have launched, giving a very, very big value to Onpassive. So a lot of money that is out there. This is not with what Onpassive is saying. Onpassive haven't given me these figures. This is an independent company that also value every single other company that is on the internet. They have obviously have their ways of working it out, and so I suggest everyone goes over there and has a look at it, because it really is interesting of how the perceived value of a business pre-launch is all worked out, and that is from these types of websites that calculate how many people are visiting to how much the value of that business is. It's all same as valued of businesses, etc., on the FTSE 500s, etc., and etc. It's all perceived value. So we really are in a fantastic position as founders, being part of this journey, and obviously the subsequent launch of Onpassive. What else have I got for you? Like I said, I'm expecting to hear from Ash certainly the early part of this week. Like I said, he might be on tonight, I don't know, but he has had a habit of coming on the round tables of late. I think he likes the format of them, so that he can pop in when he wants to, and he's not beholden to any timelines, and he can stay or leave whenever he likes. It's not a problem for him. When we do hear from him, guys, we have lately been having some amazing updates. If he does come on tonight, I will do a recap extra tomorrow. If he doesn't, then I won't do. But if he does, I will be doing an extra just to bring you guys up to speed with what he said. Try and break down what he said into manageable bite sizes, so that you guys can understand exactly what he was saying. I keep going back to the last recap that Peter Sarer did, which is in the updates now in your back office, about things that are in the pipeline. And I was speaking a little bit about this last night on the webinar. I was on the Onpassive Heroes webinar, which is a great format, by the way. It's founders only. There's always some great information there. That's always at 6:30 p.m. UK time. So if you want to pop on, that's every Sunday. Anyway, I was talking about, what was I talking about last night on that? I was talking about how I thought the marketing campaigns are going to be rolling out, and other bits and pieces. And it's a great format to be there. Dr. Bill popped in as well, which was really good. Marty DeGamo's always on there. as well. I've kind of lost my train of thought about what I was thinking about there. Never mind. I'm sure it will come back to me. So that's really all I've got for you today. Ash comes on. I'm sure he's going to give us some real golden nuggets. That's what I was going to say. The Peter Sarer updates. I was revisiting that the other day to have another read through it. Now, we already know where we're at about all the rest of it. But he mentioned, as Tanya's Onpassive has just put in there, he mentioned about Obank and some other things that are going to be in the pipeline. Remember, part of what he said is what he said was part of what he was saying was that he doesn't want to be beholden to any third parties, and this is part of the reason why we are building what we're building with the data center, cloud hosting, and at the moment, obviously, to get the ball rolling Onpassive, we will be using a third party to host through OWallet for us to get paid, basically. Again, that's a third party. This is where Obank will be coming into its own in the future, where we will have our own banking fraternity. Now, for those of you guys that are in the UK, Virgin Money is got banking status now. But it did take them well over 2 years before it had the licenses to be classed as a banking fraternity. So this is something that is not going to happen overnight. Yes, it's probably going to be in the pipeline for a very long time because the legalities and things you have to do to get that license are pretty tough. So Ash always said, that he tells us has already started, okay, with Ocoin as well. That was mentioned. That is also going to be used within the OWallets because it's part of the transference of funds from wallet to wallet. 1 equals 1. Okay, that's basically what it'll be. $1, 1 coin. It's not for resale value or anything like that. It's purely and simply for transference of money using a blockchain technology type of thing for the digital wallets. Remember, keyword digital wallet. Okay, so if it's a digital wallet, it has to have a digital currency that it can transfer from one to the other so that it knows what it is. But it will simply be 1 to 1 to start the ball rolling. Down the line and in the future, we have already been told that there will be mining of some sort and other digital currencies that Onpassive will be looking into. Ocoin might be one of those. I do not know, but stands a very good chance that if he's looking into it now, then these things are already in the pipeline because everything that happens has to have started a fair time beforehand for us to get to where we want to be now. So I'm pretty fired up. I'm really looking forward to this week. I think there's going to be a lot happening this week. Remember, he's told us as well that he's already bought a car to give away to the staff. I think it's a Honda this time, a red one. And Julie Wang has been given the honour to present that to the very, very lucky reciprocant office. When that's going to be, I don't know, but again, we are waiting for it to happen. So, you know, lots going to be happening this week, I believe. As far as O staff is concerned, myself, Susan McRae and Janet Butler from the Bahamas, we're working behind the scenes on this at the moment, going through it, okay, and picking up things that need to be ironed out. We're having another look at it on Wednesday, and if the things that we know need to be looked at are still there, then we will then report it back to Ash and the tech team. But it's pretty much ready for us to do a demo for you guys so that you can start inputting your information into it in a usable state. But remember this, Ash has already told us that every single product will come with its own tutorial video from the company. Yes, myself and other people are doing in-house tutorials right now just to get the foundership started with beta testing these products and services so we can get going and navigate our way around. But as far as a customer is concerned, every single one of our products will come with a user guide stroke tutorial video of how to start accessing it and using it. So don't worry that if you don't know anything about it because it's all being taken care of, guys. Remember, automated, 100% done for you. All right, so there right now, but by the time it comes to customers, everything will be in place, so do not worry. One more time for that website, it is called Hypestat, Hypestat. Thank you very much, KT, who's putting that .com. Go and have a look at that, guys. You could type in anybody's website, Onpassive. You can have a little nosy at Twitter. You can have a little nosy at what Apple is valued at, all these sort of things. Okay, but it really does mean that we are starting to get up there with the big boys now. So it really, you know, we are in a fantastic place. That's all I've had for you today. Let's pop over at the top of the hour. Going out to see Marty. He always brings different information than I do, and then straight after that normally is Chris Hey Johnson for his updates as well. Remember, Wednesday, the next live, if Ash doesn't come on tonight, will be the 2.5 men, which is myself, Marty, and Chris Johnson. It really is getting popular now, the 2.5 men. We have a bit of fun between us, but we also have a lot of information. So you'll pick that up directly from either myself or Marty's YouTube channels like you are now. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel and you haven't subscribed, just down here, just click that, guys, and it will then notify you when I do any more lives or upload any more videos to this channel. Especially, even if you have subscribed, make sure you click that bell, the notification bell, and it will automatically notify you whenever I do anything. If you're new to Onpassive and you're thinking, what is this all about? In the description underneath there, there's a couple of links, and that will give you a load more information, either as a founder whilst the door's open or as a reseller later on. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. See everybody on the round table tonight. Bye for now.